South of Mexico City, nestled among the canals of Xochimilco, lies an island shrouded in unsettling quiet, spans 1 acre (0.40 hectares), and contains 3 huts and thousands of deformed dolls hanging from trees. It's not the absence of sound that's unnerving, but the feeling that something is watching, listening. This is Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Locals claim that the island is cursed. The island can only be reached by a trip through the canals of Xochimilco, which is a 2-hour drive south of Mexico City. It's a graveyard of innocence, a place where childhood fears take physical form. Something about the island feels off, like an invisible line has been crossed. The air is thick with it, a mixture of humidity and something else, something heavier. It whispers through the leaves, rustling the tattered clothes of the dolls. Even the sunlight seems hesitant here, struggling to penetrate the dense canopy and the oppressive atmosphere. The story of the island begins with Don Julian Santana Barrera, the island's former caretaker. He lived a solitary life, haunted by a tragedy he couldn't escape. Locals whisper about the day a young girl drowned in the canal, her body discovered too late. Some say she was playing near Don Julian's property, her laughter cut short by the murky water. Don Julian was never the same. Rogelio Sanchez Santana, the doll's current custodian and Barrera's nephew, said his uncle became so convinced he was possessed by the girl's spirit that he built an altar in his one-room hut on the island in hopes of appeasing the spirit. He claimed to hear whispers, the girl's voice calling to him from the water. For 50 years, Barrera collected the dolls and hung them in trees on the island as a way to protect himself from the girl's spirit. But the dolls seemed to amplify the island's unsettling aura. The dolls themselves are a chilling spectacle. Time and weather have not been kind. Their plastic skin is cracked and faded, their hair matted and tangled. Some are missing limbs, their stuffing spilling out like exposed organs. Others are grotesquely whole, their painted smiles somehow more sinister than any grimace. The dolls are everywhere. They hang from trees, their limbs swaying in the breeze. Stories about the island abound. Some say the dolls move their heads, their limbs twitching as if animated by unseen hands. Others claim to hear whispers carried on the wind, children's laughter echoing through the trees when no one is around. Whatever the truth, the island of the dolls remains a place of morbid fascination, a stark reminder that some wounds run deeper than time. Don Julian Santana Barrera died in 2001, his body found in the same canal that claimed the young girl. His death, as mysterious as his life, only added to the island's legend. Today, the island of the dolls is a popular tourist destination, attracting those drawn to the macabre and the unexplained. Visitors come to pay their respects, to marvel at the sheer number of dolls, and perhaps to catch a glimpse of something otherworldly. But be warned, the island leaves its mark on everyone who visits. It's a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels thin.